Hi Aries, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for October 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in October and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. And if you'd like to see a picture of Max that I put together for you, stick around to the end of the video. Many people want to see the snoring dog in the background. So I have a variety of pictures. Watch every month, because at the end of the videos, I'm going to be sticking a Maxie picture in there. So all that being said, now on to your October 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Aries, is Eight of Rods. This is news coming to you swiftly, swift or sudden change, long distance travel. It could indicate the arrows of love. I get that some of you Aries are going to be hearing a lot of interesting insights and news like through the grapevine. So that grapevine could be your family grapevine, it could be work-related grapevine, but you're going to hear a lot of news and information in October. And it could have to do with how things are going to be different, how things are changing. So it could be like if you work at a company or business, it could be, hey, guess what? Company business is changing in some form or another. It could be in your family, like, hey, news coming to you. And it may be from more than one person, about more than one person, like, you know, a variety of family changes could come up that you're going to hear about. It could even be in any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. I feel like it may make you feel uncertain. Like, I get this wavering feeling, like you're going back and forth. You're wavering from this news of change. If you have your own business or you're trying to build up one, I'm hearing you may be building a business structure that would have something to do with communications. Maybe your business involves communicating with other people, like communications. But this could also be like internet communications, cell phone communications, landline communications. I don't know, but it could involve building some kind of format or structure that is around the subject matter of communications. You may hear that somebody is losing their license or permit to do something. Now that could be you. If you have a license or permit to do something, maybe you're going to hear you're going to lose your license to do it or a permit to do it. But for some of you, I feel like it's like a friend or a family member or something to do with work or business. I don't feel like it's you in particular, although some of you, because it's a general reading, Aries, I have to tell you, it could be you. Okay, this is a weird message. I get some of you could have somebody or a government agency or somebody in particular leaning on you for information. And maybe it's just information because you know the information. Not like, it doesn't have to be criminal, like a criminal thing, or a legal thing, but it could be information about, you know how to do this, you know how to do that. You know, so you could have somebody leaning on you for insights and information. And in some cases, you may not want to give that information up, especially if it's like how you did something, how you created it. You may be protective over that. You may be like, I'm not sharing that information. Just because somebody's pressuring you for it doesn't mean you have to do it. So the next card in your reading, Aries, is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is a water sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Pisces and Aries. There may be things that you need to settle with this person. If you are married to them and you're getting separated and divorced, you may need to settle things with them through divorce or separation or mediation. But this could also be somebody you have a contract with, somebody that does business or work with you or for you, or maybe even on a personal level. Maybe this is like you have somebody that's a dog walker. Don't walk your dog every day while you're at work. Or a babysitter that babysits your kids every Friday night. Like, I don't know who it is. Landscaper. Could be if you own your own business, or maybe you're buying some kind of object or service from somebody else. Either way, it's or they're hiring you to do stuff. There's a settling of leveling up, settling things with the water sign person here. You could look at this water sign person like they have or have had ridiculous expectations of you or of life or of other things. They may look at you like you want to manipulate and control the situation. That might be how they're looking at you. This could even be a family member if somebody passes away and there's a estate that needs to be settled. Or, like I said, settling and leveling things up, evening things up between the two of you in any circumstance. I'm hearing that the two of you could really go round and round about it. I don't know that it's going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, everything's copacetic here. Yeah, no, I feel like you guys are going to, maybe you'll agree on some things, but I feel like there's certain things that you won't agree on and you're going to go round and round with them about. You could see this maybe the strongest energy in the second week of October, but remember it's a general reading. So some of these things may have already happened to you in July and August, or they could be happening later than October in, even a year from now, because that's the way spirit is with time. Time is a construct of man, not a construct of the spirit realms. I feel like you guys believe in similar things or have some similar beliefs or ideologies, but something has gone awry or is not where you're not on the same level or playing field in October. One of you may feel that way. So the next card or both maybe, the next card in your reading is Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, all good things coming to you in an emotional sense. It could indicate partying, drinking, whooping it up. You could get something that you like, something you wanted, a wish, something you wanted happens. I do feel that some of you Aries are going to get invited to a gathering. Could have already happened. But it could be coming up where you see a lot of people that are drunk. A lot of people partying it up and, really enjoying their alcohol. I see you're going to be questioning the authenticity of some people at this event, at this gathering. Like, are they for real? Or you may be looking at them like, oh, that one's a phony. Or like, I don't know, questioning the authenticity of people comes up here. And I feel it is related to a gathering you attend. You've got to be super careful of drinking and driving. Do not do that at all, especially if you've had issues with it in the past. I don't know, it's different for different countries. Here in the United States, if you get 2 offenses of it, like within a certain time frame, you could go to jail, get your license taken away for years. I mean, maybe a steep fine. I don't know, but be very careful of that. Or if there's somebody you're connected to that you see this is happening and they're going to think they're going to drive home, don't allow them to do it. And if you're too drunk or inebriated to drive them, you need to get them a cab, an Uber, or something. Some of you could be talking to a higher up, could be a person in the government, or it could be a boss, a manager, a supervisor, an owner of a company or a business, that you may be talking to them about something that could increase your cash flow. Maybe you're going to ask your boss for a raise or a commission on sales you make, or, asking them for a bonus, or asking them to give you more hours or more accounts so that you can make more money. Some of you are going to start to feel like you see the chickens come home to roost. So my guides, I quote my guides, right? That's what they said. So what I see from that is some people, could be companies, could be people out in the world, big companies, government agencies, could be private people, individually. Like their misdeeds, any philandering, misdeeds, or anything that's gone on out there that they've been involved in, the chickens come home to roost, meaning they're now going to get called out on it. Maybe get in trouble for it, maybe having to pay money or fines in some way. So you're going to see some people that you thought were getting away with stuff, not get away with it. Now, the chickens come home to roost on their situation. So before I go on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to let you know that I did 2 eclipse video series. We had 2 eclipses in September, as many of you know, and they are strongly affecting you and me and all of us for the next 6 to 9 months, maybe even up to a year for some of us. And if you want to see how these 2 eclipses affected you, I did 2 video series on these eclipses. First, eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 7th, 2025. Psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. And I also did a video series doing the same format for the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo, September 21st, 2025. Psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading for each sign of the zodiac. People have told me over the years, I've done them for a long time, that sometimes these messages and predictions are like private readings for them. And remember, you have to wait for the predictions to come out. I saw somebody make a comment the other day and they're like, oh, but this didn't happen. And then another commenter wrote, well, it's a prediction. Like you have to wait. Like it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen or already has happened when you hear it, right? So good to go back and listen to when you purchase these Vimeo and Patreon videos, to go back and listen to them. Don't forget, you already bought them, so you have access to them. You can get them on Vimeo. Those links are down below in the description box in the Show More section, and on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. But now, as of July, end of July, you can get all these videos I record on Vimeo from that point forward on Patreon. Some people find Patreon easier to use. You can get them either place. They are on the shop tab in my Patreon. And that link's down below, and also on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page for Patreon. Also, you might want to think about getting the Psychic Crystal reading, which is an expansion and a continuation of the tarot readings I'm doing right here for the month of October 2025. So if you want to hear what else my guides have to say for you about October, those links are available on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and here down below this video, and you can get them on Patreon as well. So thank you so much for purchasing these videos. You are keeping this channel alive by doing so. It helps me a lot, and it means a lot to me. So thank you so very much for that. So now on to card number 4. You have the 4 of Rods, and this is a card that symbolizes getting married, attending a wedding, throwing a wedding for one of your kids or grandkids. This could be attending some kind of party, gathering, or celebration, which did come up in the 9 of Cups card. So, you know, it could be about that. This can also mean a success coming to you in springtime. Some of you are getting married. Some of you, it literally is you're getting married. And it may be in springtime, or it could be in October. But I do hear that for some of you. I get there may have been something that's like kind of like a jumbled up bit of confusion. Some things that need to be sorted out. I go back to what I said with the Queen of Cups card. So this could be like sorting things out in an estate. It could be sorting things out in a divorce, or in some kind of division of stuff. Maybe you had a business with somebody and you're dividing the business, and you have to separate the assets and the inventory and things like that. If you are dating somebody or in a relationship with somebody, I feel there could be substantial growth happening in that relationship. There's a lot of loyalty here, promising to be true to somebody here. So if you've had any problems in a love relationship, you may be repairing them and promising to be together forever, to be loyal to each other. It could be promising loyalty of some other way. Like I said, some of you are getting married, so you're making a promise through that. But some of you, there could be some kind of other type of promise of loyalty here. You may feel it's really important for you and your partner, or could be you and your family or friends, that you really need to stick together. There could be something going on in your area. Could have to do with floods, hurricanes, earthquakes. Could have to do with like unrest within the powers that be that run your area. And so maybe you guys are going to be like, look, we got to stick together because, you know, stuff could roll down that might not be good. And so we need to stick together. It could also be like neighborhoods coming together. Like back when I was a kid, I don't even know if they have this anymore. They might, but I can remember in the 70s, it was like a big thing where neighborhood watch was a big thing. And then people would have on their door or on their window that they were part of neighborhood watch, and people would take turns like patrolling the neighborhood to keep it safe, you know, that kind of thing. So it's got that neighborhood watch kind of vibe to it, or like we're going to band together to against any problems, natural problems, or tyranny. That's what it feels like. I know it's weird. Psychic messages. I know you're like, Four of Rods. Why would that come up? I don't know. That's what it did. Last card in your reading is the Ace of Swords. This is victory after a battle. Victory because truth is revealed. I'm sorry, it's not victory after battle. Sorry. X that out. That's not correct. It's victory. I mean, it could be after a battle, but it's victory. Truth being revealed. Victory because truth is revealed. It could indicate love. If you start your own business or a new aspect of your business in October or November, it's going to be successful. You'll be victorious. You're going to do well. If you are waiting on any court cases or any kind of judgments of any kind that were coming down that you were waiting for to hear, like it's going to be good for you. Now, that could even be like, oh, I want to ask my town, will they allow me to rent my second floor out as an apartment? I have to get, is it going to be a go? Is it going to get approved? So it's not just legal cases. It could be other things that you're waiting for. Maybe you have a child that you want to get into a special program of some sort or into a special school for some type of thing. And you have to get like accepted, approved, and you're going to find out they get in. So it could be about somebody you love and care about. It could be connected to you specifically. But it's like something really going in your favor that you wanted, which, you know, you did have the Nine of Cups show up here too. Some of you are going to graduate something. Could have been a training program, school of some sort. And then I feel like you graduate or you get out of this training program or whatever, you complete it, and then bam, you get like right quickly, pretty quickly, maybe immediately for some of you, you get into a new job or some kind of, yeah, like, or your job could take an upswing and a turn for the better. You could get promoted, you could be in a whole new area or department, or you could get a new job really quickly. But it has something to do with graduating a course, a training program, schooling, education of some sort. If there was stuff that you needed back from somebody, you get it back. It comes back to you. So if you lent things out or you had somebody take some things away from you that was not fair, that they did belong to you, you get this stuff back. I don't know how else to explain that. Maybe even if somebody stole something and the cops find it, you know, you get it back one way or the other. You're getting some stuff back here. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Aries to work with, use, and wear in the month of October 2025, you got aquamarine. And aquamarine is a good cleansing stone. It evokes relaxation and calm. It also reduces stress and calms the mind. It's associated with trusting and letting go. Aquamarine can invoke tolerance of others and helps overcome judgmentalism. Aquamarine have an affinity with sensitive people. Somehow this is going to build strength in you and even strengthening your bones, which may sound weird, but you know, these gemstones have a frequency and a vibration just like you have a frequency and a vibration. So it works with your aura and your chemistry. So if you have like weak bones or, you know, osteoarthritis or other types of, I can't think of what the name of that's called. It helps strengthen your bones in October for some reason, but maybe would continue on. It's going to let you be more fair and balanced. And if you need to forgive people, a person, it's going to help you plug in and access that forgiveness energy. It's going to be uplifting to you. It's going to make you feel more perky, more positive, more upbeat. And if you want to access important messages from your spirit guides or the angelic realms in your dreams, in your sleep, my guides are telling me put this aquamarine gemstone right next to your bed on your nightstand or under your pillow, and it will help with maybe really important messages or precognitive dreams. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. And if you're interested in any of the special video series I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop tab. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. So I wish you all a very happy, healthy, and wonderfully blessed month of October. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.